What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Maverick Raven coming at you with another video. Getting started early in the morning today, and we're gonna do a news article. We haven't done one of these in a while, and I love politics. You know, it's important, right? So we're gonna check this out. It says Dunkin' Donuts faces boycott from MAGA, the Bud Light treatment. Now this is on Newsweek, and I had to put it up on Newsweek because unfortunately, it's the only media site that's carrying the story. And even this site just put it up an hour ago, a little bit less than an hour ago. So why is this not being picked up? Well, we're going to cover that, but before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'd love to have you be the newest member of the flock. The flock is for life. So come fly with us. We'd love to have you. The air is for everyone. Now, it's kind of widely known that if you're going to come out and have an opinion and it's anything in any way conservative, you might get canceled for it. You know, it could be the tamest, most mild freaking statement, but you say something and the freaking leftists, they can't take it and they lose their mind, and then next thing you're the worst guy on the planet. Well, that's kind of what's going on with this story. See, it says MAGA influencers on X have called for a boycott of Dunkin' Donuts after the chief executive of the video platform Rumble, love Rumble, alleged that the fast food chain declined to advertise with it because the right-wing culture of the site is too polarizing. They were afraid that if they actually advertised on Rumble, people would say, "Oh, they're advertising on a far right wing," whatever the hell that means, because anything left, everything right of center is far right, you know. So I don't know. Even center is too far right. Look at Elon Musk. He's a moderate dude. He's for abortion and a bunch of other things, and they think he's a far right extremist. It's insane. Rumble is joining Elon Musk's social media company X, formerly Twitter, in suing a group of advertisers over allegations that they withheld business from the social media firms because of the right-wing content hosted on their platforms. See, Rumble is just a free speech platform, and Walls just came out, you know, talking about how you don't have the right to free speech if it's disinformation and hurts the democracy. That's bull, okay? That's exactly one of the reasons why the First Amendment is there to begin with. Because you might be able to speak about something, and you might literally think it's your opinion, you know, that and it's got all the facts and all that, blah, blah, whatever. And it's wrong. Does that mean all of a sudden you need to be canceled for it and arrested? Because Tim Walz is making it look like that, bro. Let me tell you, this progressive ticket is scary. Oof. It says, on Wednesday, Rumble chief executive Chris Pavlovski wrote on X that the company approached Dunkin' Donuts and its parent company, Inspire Brands, to consider placing advertising on the site because its audience over-indexes with coffee consumption. Everybody's got coffee nowadays. Pavlovski posted a screenshot of what appeared to be a redacted email from the reply from the company. To be honest, redacted, I would be opposed to showing up on the current version of the platform. The right-wing culture of the site is too polarizing from a brand suitability standpoint today. It says the screenshot did not show who sent the email. Pavlovski obviously didn't want to, you know, dox anybody. Excuse me. Ooh. But Pavlovski's post implied it was from an advertising executive at Dunkin' Donuts or Inspire Brands, which also owns Arby's and Sonic Drive-In. Why we're not boycotting them too is beyond me, but I will be boycotting. It's not a hard. It's not a rate. I'm nowhere near a freaking Sonic, and the closest Arby's is kind of far. So, and Arby's is not good anyways. I don't like Arby's, so it's not gonna be hard for me. But I'm still gonna do it. The social media firm alleges that advertisers organized to withhold advertising from Rumble because it is home to several prominent pundits who have been permanently barred from most other mainstream platforms. Rumble hosts Alex Jones, who was ordered to pay almost $1 billion to the families of Sandy Hook victims after he spent years defaming them. I hate the framing. I hate it. And the right does it too, don't get me wrong, but I hate the framing, bro. It's just so dishonest, dude. But after he spent years defaming them by saying their children had not been murdered, but were instead crisis actors. It also hosts Nick Fuentes, who once claimed only 200,000 or 300,000 people died in the Holocaust instead of Jewish people. We will make them die in the Holy War. Nick Fuentes is most likely a scumbag. He has a lot of crazy stuff that he says that I'm just like, go left of center because I don't want you on the right here with me. I don't want you on the right here with me. Now, as far as this thing about the Holocaust, there's actually evidence. I don't know how strong it is or how flimsy it might be, but there's actually evidence that he brings up talking about how the Jews increased in number after the Holocaust, like right after. And I understand why he thinks that only 200,000 or 300,000 people died. It's been that sort of thing though has been explained, you know. So I'm not gonna touch on it here, but there's a reason why the Jewish population kind of recovered, you know, so quickly. And you know, some people think that it's because they felt that they were free now and not in any danger to profess their religion, you know, to say it honestly without fear of repercussion. But I can't co-sign Nick Fuentes, bro. He's crazy. He's crazy. He is probably far right. He is, like, for sure probably far right. And I say probably because I've only seen his most outrageous takes. The guy, I find the guy to be pretty unlikable, to be honest with you. He's pretty downright unlikable. Not as unlikable as the cackling hyena Kamala Harris or the freaking communist. Well, they're both communists. What am I talking about? Tim Walz. But they're both communists. On Wednesday, boycott but Dunkin' Donuts was the first or second biggest. It was the first. And then it became the second biggest trending topic on X for 5 hours. So stupid. Little things like that they frame in a way to make you feel like, oh, it wasn't first. It might have been second. Dude, it was first. It was number one, and then it slipped to number two because newer, you know, stories come up. It doesn't hurt your leftist status to say that. Just say the truth, bro. Newsweek has contacted Dunkin' Donuts for comment outside regular business hours. Yeah, it's unfair to think that Dunkin' Donuts would approach this, you know, after well, it was late afternoon if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, you guys, it says on X, the account Catturd wrote, the thought they could bully Rumble into dropping their biggest podcast behind the scenes. I know this for a fact. It's time to Bud Light Dunkin' Donuts. It damn sure is. The MAGA influencer added, boycott them. We have to stick together. As of Thursday morning, the post has been viewed more than 360,000 times. User Gunther Eagleman, who's a beast-ass dude. I love that dude. Another MAGA influencer wrote in a post that has since garnered more than 631,000 views, boycott Dunkin' Donuts. Okay? There's not much there, is there? Time to give Dunkin' Donuts a Bud Light treatment. Go woke, go broke. User I Anon Patriot wrote in a post that has been viewed more than 170,000 times. Bud Light saw a drop in sales and a decrease in the stock price of its parent company, Anheuser-Busch InBev, because of a conservative boycott of the product in April 2023. And keep that boycott going because these people don't deserve your money. They hate you, dude. They hate you. In saying that there should be no First Amendment protections, and saying that, you know, your right-wing views are bad. See, why is it, and you, somebody in the comments let me know, why is it that right-wing people are tolerant of the leftist crap? Just the propaganda that is spewed. And I say propaganda because if you're being honest with yourself and you're being completely steeped in objective reality, you'll know that the vast majority of media, the vast majority of academia, the vast majority of music, Hollywood, all this crap, is left-wing. There's no risk in saying, oh, I hate Donald Trump. There's no risk in it. So you're not brave. You're not anything else. You're not brave in freaking allying yourself with the left, you know, because of the fact that you refuse to advertise with Rumble, just because they have right-wing influencers on it. And it shows. Your commie color shows. They just do. Like, I don't know how else to say it, you guys. We have to believe in the Constitution, or else what are we doing here? And when you guys say the First Amendment doesn't apply to disinformation, and I've seen it so often from leftists and just outspoken communists, I get it. You want to destroy the world, that's on you. Whether you know you want to destroy the world or you don't, you want to destroy the world because communism sucks. It's never worked. I literally I was reading with this guy. I was on Twitter, and I was just talking with him. And out of nowhere, some other dude comes up, and don't get me wrong, it was a debate, and it wasn't even heated or anything. He, you know, they love to call us cultists and all this other crap, and I'm just like, oh god, it doesn't even matter anymore if you call me a racist, a cultist, or whatever. It doesn't matter to me because you people are not living in objective reality, bro. I'm not saying anything that's unreasonable, but here this guy comes. I don't know where. I'm not talking with him. I'm talking with this other dude, like I said, and he's being nasty or whatever, but not to the leftist standard of being nasty. He's keeping it civil for a leftist. This other dude talks about how Mao, uplifted people and all this other crap, and he starts defending Mao out of nowhere. And I'm like, to think that leftists are so warped that they went from the party of JFK in just 60-something years. They went from the party of JFK, who now would be like a staunch Republican, surely. Even though I have my own problems with JFK. But with JFK being a staunch Republican, in just 60 years, he's become, the party of the left has become extreme to the point of communism. Communism used to be a bad word, dude. It used to be something that you would only reserve to the worst of society when they believed in communism. But now, it's like communism's the best thing, and it's revisionist history, which I hate. And guys, we can't continue like this, man. I mean, if Harris and Walz win in November, we're screwed. And they're gonna try to do everything, even though I think this is probably a throwaway candidate, because why on earth would she choose Walz, who she needed Pennsylvania, but whatever. So we gotta be careful. We gotta be careful more than ever, But I'm a huge proponent of boycotts. I think they work. I think that's the way to affect real change. Because at the end of the day, no corporation, and I don't care what anybody says coming up in the comments again, or sending me emails or whatever. I don't care, dude. Companies like Disney, you think are super woke, and they are, but only because it's a business decision. The moment that they think, oh man, we were making 49 cents supporting left-wing causes, we'll make 51 cents on the dollar or whatever if we support right-wing causes. They'll become conservative overnight. They will do a 180 so fast that it will be akin to the freaking Obama hope message, positivity that they propped up Kamala Harris with. Because Kamala Harris used to be hated, and now it's like she's Obama. She's the second coming, and it blows my mind. And leftists aren't honest with this, and they're really the cultists here. But that's not the point of this video. It says the boycott was in reaction to Bud Light sending personalized cans of beer to social media personality Dylan Mulvaney, who is transgender, or says he is anyways, and began publicly identifying as a woman in 2022. What's this? Yeah, well, I'm sure that this is not... I'm sure that this isn't... Is this? Oh, wow, you can do this? Let me see something. Most readers rated this article center fair. Bull. It's because freaking Newsweek is leftist. Anything short of, damn Israel and let's take all the Jews out of Israel and put in Palestine, the Palestinians there. Anything short of that is like, It's like, there you have it, you guys. This is crazy, We're headed towards a dark time, man, because I don't see how this is going to end up in a nice way, if you know what I mean. But that's the video, you guys. I hope you liked it. I will go ahead and link this down below in the comment in the about section of the video. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you staying this long. As always, stay safe and stay based.